Good evening and hello there, Internet. It is Saturday night, September the 19th, 2020. It is just a minute past the top of the hour, which makes it 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which means, you guessed it, folks, it's time for the greatest live art competition in the known universe. It is time for Super Art Fight. My name is Marty Day, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be with you here tonight. We continue on into September. The year 2020 rolls on, folks, and with that, so does the never-ending off season, or does it? As yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final episode of Super Art Fight NEO. What exactly does that mean? Excellent question. We've got an answer for you, but it's coming later in the show because, of course, we want you to stick around. I mean, it's the oldest game in the book. Nevertheless, if you've never seen Super Art Fight before, you've come on a great night. As this is a finale, we've got some big time bouts ready to roll for you. 3 awesome matches, 3 incredible throwdowns of artistic combat. But it's not just going to be me hosting them. Of course not. As always, ladies and gentlemen, or almost always, because we've been switching some folks out. But I can't do the show without him, whether I want to or not. I want to also give to him a very happy Rosh Hashanah. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, Ross Nova. Ross!
Oh, hello, Marty. Lishana Tova to all of you Jews at home, sitting there with your round challahs and you know, enjoying some nice pie or something. I didn't really think this one through. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good evening. You know, my mom asked me if I was doing this show because in her mind, doing Art Fight is work, and therefore I wouldn't be doing the show. To me, going upstairs in my own house and goofing around with my friends, not considered work, and therefore I'm very happy to be here. This is what I call a fun way to spend an evening with you, Marty, with our fellow artists, and with all of you at home. Yes,
Ross, I have to ask, just as an interested party, I'm interested in you. I'm interested in knowing more about your culture and your heritage and what have you. For those of us watching at home, and for us to possibly become an educational nonprofit as a business, could you explain Rosh Hashanah in a very, very brief period of time?
Yeah. Here's the super short version. Okay.
Yes.
The non-jokey short version. Jews have followed the lunar calendar for basically tracking years and have been doing it for almost 6,000 years, as opposed to, say, the Christian calendar, which goes by, you know, loops around the sun. And so Jews have been tracking that for a long time. That's why Jewish holidays fall around the same time of year, but not the exact same date, because instead of having a leap day once every 4 years, there's a leap month every couple of years in order to kind of catch up to reality. But it was the best they had in the desert. What can you say? Anyway, this is the Jewish New Year. So
Happy New Year then.
Yes. Yeah. It's very simply the Jewish New Year. This is the year 5780.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've made it through a lot as Jews.
So
we're gonna make it a little longer.
So what you're saying is, for as much as I and probably our viewing populace have been cursing 2020, you've been cursing 5779.
Let me look up if now it is 5780 or now it is 5781, because I
all right.
Every
now
September I Google what Jewish year is it, because
now
I
know how adherent you are to your faith. And,
yes,
please,
basically. So now it is 5781. We are going into 5781.
5780, crap year. You know what? 5781. Let's make it better. Let's make it greater. And what better way to kick it off, Ross, than with some Super Art Fight action? So, with our Jewish and non-Jewish friends at home, could you please explain to them what exactly is about to happen here on Twitch this evening?
All right, so what you are about to see here tonight is 3 amazing bouts of digital Super Art Fight action. 2 very menschy artists are going to walk up to the canvas. They're each going to, the bima, if you will, They're each going to have a starting topic. They're going to have 20 minutes to cover the canvas with artwork and also to read their Haftorah portion. Then at the end of those 20 minutes, these jokes are landing on deaf ears. I'm going to stop. Okay. Then at the end of 20 minutes, I'm basically making it a bar mitzvah. At the end of 20 minutes, you, the audience, is going to be choosing the winner of the bout based on your online votes. That's right. We'll be doing a poll in our Twitch chat live here tonight, and you are going to choose the winner of the match. But if that was not crazy enough or enough going on, we like to throw a little wrench in the gears called the Wheel of Death. The Wheel of Death, full of random topics submitted ahead of time by you, our audience, via our website, superartfight.com.
Yes.
You've written all around me. So every 5 minutes throughout the bout, we'll be spinning the Wheel of Death. Whatever comes up as the topic, our artists will have to draw into the canvas somewhere, somehow, completely up to their interpretation, how they decide to do that. And every round, each artist gets one respin. So they have one opportunity to take a topic and throw it away if they don't like it. But they use it too early and they wish they'd used it later. Too bad. This is 2020. You get one and done. So, Marty, does that about explain things?
Yes, indeed it does. And as always, the best way to understand how a super art fight works is by seeing one live and in person. So for this, the final episode of Super Art Fight Neo, let's get the ball rolling. Bout number 1 of 3, your opening contest. It's scheduled for one fall, and it's got a 20-minute time limit.
One fall.
Yes, thank you. I'd like to introduce to the digital stage first. This man is sponsored by the fine soft drink known as Super Cola. This man may or may not currently be under house arrest. This man is also the greatest car racing person in Super Art Fight history, as far as we're aware, because we haven't all gone and done go-karting together, which is something we should really do when we can. Nevertheless, I give you Stevie Speed! Stevie Speed?
What? Why can't you people leave me alone?
Are you just watching racing now?
Steve, buddy, like you decided to be on the show.
Yeah, what do I get for that? What do I get for that, Marty? I'm after some sort of magic man? That's all I get. I've been doing this crap for nigh on 12 months or whatever now, and all I get is a magic man fight? Where's my title belt? Everyone gets a big title belt, but I don't?
Not everyone gets a title belt, just the people who win a lot of matches.
Yeah, but I'm the one who deserves it the most, all right?
Well,
I'm the one with the fans. I'm the one handing out autographs. I'm the one with $1 million sponsorship. And
that's fair.
I've been getting run around the bend the entire time I've been doing this. So why can't I just sit here and watch a dang race for once, where I should be there as well, by the way?
Yeah. And I'm sorry that of all the events you decided to be a part of tonight, you chose the drawing one instead of the vroom vroom one. But it's gonna be okay, buddy. Just come a little closer to the computer. Let us see your handsome face. Come on,
buddy.
Right,
you can get off that futon.
Buddy.
Listen to me, Marty, Ross, some third person. My agent will be having some words with you later about how much I'm getting paid for these matches.
Okay.
Oh God. More of this crap.
Okay, well, with that in mind, Stevie Speed is excited and raring to go. Let's bring out his opponent once and for all. Coming to us from the magical, mystical lands down below, this elven-like creature has been with Art Fight for a little while now. He brings with him just a magical way about him. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Periwinkle.
Huzzah! Huzzah and well met.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Huzzah. Well met.
Huzzah. Greetings, weary traveler.
Hail.
How are you this fine September's Eve?
Doing quite well. Do you have like a bird on your shoulder?
Oh, yes, that's Peter, my assistant.
Oh, hey, Pete. Good to see you. Also, are you in Carol Baskin's house? What's happening?
Yeah, this is just to picked this up from a wildlife refuge. I'm taking care of it. It's my paper tiger, Felix. Don't worry, he's harmless.
I bet he can give me a pretty mean paper cut. Nevertheless, you've got quite the surly challenger on the other side of the canvas tonight. What's going through your mind before we throw you to the literal driving wolf?
Yes, it should definitely be a great challenge to fight a knight of Swift, Sir Stevie Speed of Supra. A land I've never heard of, but I hear it puts the pep in your step, and I'm going to give him all I've got.
Well, I would expect nothing less. Best of luck to you and Steve alike in tonight's first matchup. Now, not Stevie Speed, but producer Steve, if you please, let's throw it to the canvas. Each bout has a starting topic, as Ross mentioned, and for this evening, we're focusing, at least for these opening contests, on television history, as both Stevie Speed and Periwinkle get to draw their favorite TV shows that ended too soon. So the shows that we wish had just an extra season of 2. Anyway, you look at it, Ross, we're going to start this like we start all of them. We're going to ask each artist if they're ready, then we're going to count down together 3, 2, 1, art fight. So, Stevie Speed, are you ready?
Yeah, hang on. I just want to see what's going on here. I'll be ready in a sec. You guys go ahead.
All right, cool. Periwinkle, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Folks at home, let's do this thing. 3, 2, 1, art fight.
Okay, and while our artists are showing us here on the canvas the TV shows that they think are gone too soon, we're also keeping an eye on the chat in terms of what shows you think are gone too soon. I've already seen called out, well, first off, during the intros, that Periwinkle is reminding a couple people that they miss Ren Fair. Facts. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know why we couldn't have all just like cosplayed that the Black Plague was happening, but wearing plague masks.
I'll just roll up wearing plague masks. Yeah. I think it would have been a great look.
I think it could have worked. Yeah, we're also getting a lot of love for Venture Brothers and others, so we'll see how that comes together.
Venture Brothers come out quite a bit, and it took a bit, but yes, we now have a reference to Firefly as well. I thought for sure that that was going to be one of the first ones thrown out, and we've got our illustrations coming onto the canvas on the right-hand side. I believe that is on the right-hand side in blue from Periwinkle. Want to clarify that. I believe that's one of the creatures from Real Monsters, Ross.
Yeah, that's the one that should have been played by Danny DeVito.
I think that flat out was Danny DeVito. It was a Danny DeVito cosplay from the jump.
Exactly. That would be Crumb.
Yes.
K-R-U-M-M, I think. And meanwhile, on the left-hand side, Marty, do you recognize that one?
I believe that's Captain Planet, Ross.
All right.
I don't think that
Marty, you are incorrect.
God damn it. All right, Stevie
Speed, what we got?
You know what? I'm mad at you guys. You don't deserve to know. I'll let the chat figure it out. I'm sure one of them will get it because they're smarter than you are.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Man, things are getting tough. Things are getting real tough. Not as tough as that first bit of action, as we now have one of the eyeballs from Crumb has been chucked and has bounced off of whatever Stevie Speed was drawing. President Dog throwing out a high possibility here. Is that limousine?
Thank you, President Dog. A real genius in the chat. Worthy of all my
American genius. Here's to you,
Limousine
President
have
Dog.
any episodes of a thing?
They had exactly half of one episode of a show before I canceled halfway through.
Oh, well, all right. That's pretty good. That is definitely before its time. No one can argue that.
Yes, as the Real Monsters weirdness continues, as we've got the lady one that kind of looked like an umbrella handle.
Oblina?
Yeah, Oblina. Yes. Chat agreeing. Definitely Oblina.
This is when Pictionary meets pro wrestling has never been more true for Art Fight.
Yes, it is a very, very strong level of Pictionary right now, as we are going deep into the archives. That being said, I totally saw a t-shirt at Target today that had illustration of almost all of the Nicktoons, no Doug, and it had the cast of Odd Real Monsters on it.
Nice. Well, it
They
appears
only
that
made
Limousine is firing directly into Crumb's eyeball and straight through his hand.
Oh, good lord! The power of rock is being felt straight through that eyeball. Tough time.
Yeah, that is just shooting through it, just like one power cord to the heart. And I really appreciate the detail here that Stevie Speed is bringing in. You know, oftentimes in Art Fight, you know, we get an attack and it's like, you know, someone gets shot in the head or the whatever. But what we don't often see is the expression change. And I very much appreciate that like we're seeing kind of the ramifications of these actions come out from the pen of Stevie Speed. And coincidentally, drawing in a reddish pinkish hue, which works pretty well for what he's trying to accomplish right here, because we are just getting shot through the hand in your two veins.
Yes, very true. Some additional shout outs as we've got 30 seconds of the first spin of the wheel. It shows that we're cut down too soon. Miranda PF throwing out Pushing Daisies. And we've also got Clerks Animated from President Dog and Danny Phantom, which was one of the Nicktoons that was after my time. And I just want to point out to Los, I always put respect on Doug's name, not on brand spanking new Doug's name. And we've got 7 seconds to the first spinning of the Wheel of Death. 2 brand new topics coming in, and that's 2, 1. Here we go. Spin that wheel. It's the Wheel of Death.
Hit those emotes, gang.
Yeah, throw out all the emotes. Rube Goldberg Weapons goes for Stevie Speed, while Periwinkle gets Eldrick Presley. Stevie Speed, would you like a respin?
I'm all good.
All right. Periwinkle, would you like a respin?
No, I'm good.
All right. So we're keeping the Rube Goldberg Weapons and the Eldrick Presley on the canvas here, as we have a very, very fawning strong bad on the left-hand side of the canvas for us.
Yeah, we do. And I want to see how long I can go without doing a strong bag impression, because once you start, it's just hard to stop. It's right. It's like Pringles. So as strong bag comes in there, we're seeing definitely a theme, but also we've got Periwinkle turning what started as Limousine into a bit of a monster himself, now featuring 3 eyes and a snaky tongue, and maybe a whippy tail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whip crack will go that whippy tail.
That's right. Folks, so as and still in terms of attacks, you know, we've got this laser shot across the canvas. Now we've got Limousine turning into an eldritch creature.
Yes.
And now we've got Stevie Speed going over there on the right, adding some more details to, I assume, what's going to be our Rube Goldberg weapon. We will see how that comes out. Marty, did you ever play The Incredible Machine? Did you ever play that game?
I absolutely did, Ross.
Oh man, that was the game, my first PC game officially.
Oh really? Now that is another interesting
thing. We had it for
that's
Windows 95.
A fun question for the chat. What was your first PC game? What was the first one you had? Mine, far too traditional. It was Myst. But I would love to hear what it was for the rest of the chat. Go ahead and throw it in there. And speaking of the chat, let's throw it up to the eye in the sky, ladies and gentlemen. Our dear friend, Ref Adam, in SAF Chapter 1. Ref Adam, you with us, bud?
Hello, Marty, Ross, Art Fam. It is another wonderful, beautiful night here up in the skies of Baltimore City. As always, I'm keeping my eye on the chat, as it were, as well as the Art Fight, while also simultaneously flying a helicopter. It is a cacophony of safety issues. So, actually, we were talking about in the chat here, Marty, Ross, about what our favorite shows that were canceled too soon. I did not catch it. What were your favorite shows that were canceled too soon?
Man, that is a tough question. I'm going to go ahead and say Arrested Development, after 3 seasons, fantastic show, and that's all the seasons that ever existed. Ross, you?
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a cartoon show from when I was a kid. It's got to be one of them, like one of the ones that I felt like just never finished. And, you know, they set up a show to have a plot and then they just never finished that plot, you know? So for a long time it was Samurai Jack because, you know, like, I mean, thank God they came back around just because I hate when a story like that has been set up to have an ending the whole time doesn't get that ending. I don't know, SWAT Cats. I loved SWAT Cats so much. Why not? Let's go with that one.
Yeah, the choices all around.
All of the Ninja Turtles, just all of them. Like all of the Ninja Turtles. Give me more.
And Ross, this one is a cut for the wrestling nerds. It looks like instead of a Rube Goldberg weapon, we have a Bill Goldberg weapon, as Goldberg has appeared on the right-hand side of the canvas.
Goldberg, the goalie, making his way onto the canvas.
Taking over the majority of the body of Crumb, going for the jackknife, as we've now got what started as a laser beam and has been turned into one of the ropes for the ring post. Excellent work by Stevie Speed in terms of taking an existing topic and making it work for him. 37 seconds to the second spinning of the Wheel of Death. And thank you, Ref Adam, for dropping in. Ref Adam, ever tireless, ever vigilant in his ability to keep an eye on the chat and an eye on the sky. He was able to make that work with us earlier this week when we did PAX Online. More on that between the bouts, but wonderful work there. Ross, that Eldritch Horror's coming in very, very strongly, attacking Strong Bad now, as we've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two brand new topics coming in from the Wheel of Death.
Are you into that Lovecraft Country?
I very much am. Stevie Speed gets a cheat code, whereas Periwinkle gets Bear with me, Bear with me. Stevie Speed, would you like a respin?
I'm good.
Periwinkle, would you like a respin?
Sure, I'll take a respin.
Respin for Periwinkle, uses his 1. Let's spin wheel number 2 for Periwinkle. And the wheel is spinning. Tacos. All the tacos coming in. We've got cheat codes and tacos coming in from Stevie Speed and Periwinkle, respectively, as the Cthulhu now being turned into kind of a Trogdor, complete with consummate V's. Excellent work.
All right, and so that Goldberg machine, what I love about that is it's kind of got like a beginning of Gurren Lagann sort of proportion to it, where you have this giant head on this tiny body.
Yes. Yes.
I'm kind of into it though. Kind of works.
Yeah. No, it is an excellent combination going on here. Just a wonderful bit of horror. And
Stevie Speed going. Sorry, I got to interrupt here because he's going straight for his topic. We had Limousine, we had Strong Bad, and now we've got the cheat. The cheat making his way onto the canvas in the bottom right. Stevie Speed finding all the ways to bring in those Homestar Runner jokes. It's the cheat with little glasses. This is great. Look at that guy. He looks like he's doing his taxes or something. Yeah. It reminds you of like whenever Homer Simpson puts on his glasses to do something.
Yeah, Ross.
And he's just like, yeah, I'm going to take
this
seriously for a minute.
I just want to ask you, what's another thing you can do at a computer?
What's another thing you can do at a computer?
What the cheat might be doing right now.
Oh, playing Command and Conquer, obviously.
Keep going, buddy. You can do this one.
Accounting?
Nope. You'll get it eventually.
Things. Marty, help me.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Is he coding? Is he writing code?
Is he coding? Is it the cheat coding? There it is.
Got it.
Yep. We've got cheat code right there. Yeah. And
listen, anyone can code.
That's true. Even the cheat. And we've got our taco laid out. And is that a weasel? What's going on there, Ross?
Well, I mean, if I had to guess, I would say it's maybe it's a weasel. I don't know, periwinkle? What's in that taco?
Oh, I used both topics.
You used both topics.
Yeah,
he's bearing with it. He's comboing it.
Thanks for
Yeah,
bearing
so it's a
it.
bear taco.
With me tacos. Yep. Excellent. Well done. Well done, Periwinkle. Solid,
That is
solid work.
barbacoa.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, I had to make that joke. I had to. You know I had to. It was in my contract. Okay. Page 5. Make pun.
No, that's really more Megan's deal at this point. She even had a counter. I don't see a counter on screen for you.
We'll work on that.
Yes. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this bout number 1 of 3. Periwinkle used his respin. One still available for Stevie Speed. Stevie Speed's had an excellent run on the canvas. His artwork's popping, but really a strong outing from Periwinkle as well. My eyes keep getting caught by different elements that each artist drew. And I imagine the same's happening for the audience at home. Again, you, the audience at home, will be able to chat, or be able to vote within the chat. So by all means, if you aren't using the app or using the website to watch this, be sure to bring up the app. Be sure to bring up the website to be able to click and vote for your favorite, whether it's Stevie Speed or Periwinkle in this opening contest. About 20 seconds to the next spin in the wheel. Ross, what are you seeing coming together? I see some details being added to Bill Goldberg on the right-hand side.
Yeah, Bill Goldberg, I mean, first off, he just continues to look more epic, but also he's getting some bear-like features. So now he's becoming, I believe, Bear Goldberg.
And 5-minute mark, 2 new topics coming in from the Wheel of Death. Final spin of the bout. Stevie Speed gets himself teacup animals, whereas Periwinkle gets ants with an S, not a Z.
Oh, I love that movie.
Stevie Speed, would you like a respin?
I would indeed.
All right, respin for Stevie Speed. He's getting a brand new topic. We got ants no matter what. And Stevie Speed gets evil vacuum cleaners. Evil vacuum cleaners. Basically the ultimate enemy for one brave little toaster, Ross.
So, ants coming together. I mean, they might already be on the canvas for all we know.
Yeah, they could be in pants. We've got a few
But they're
pairs of pants
small.
on the canvas. Ants could be there. I will say I did see a brief complaint from the chat that so far for a topic that was tacos, we've
We'll
had
have 2 tacos.
2 tacos.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're missing our 3rd taco.
only 2 tacos. Yeah, we need trace tacos. As we've got 3 minutes, 47 seconds to go. Evil vacuum cleaners and ants. Oh, it looks like if I'm reading the sketch from Periwinkle down in the lower right, we're going to get ourselves an aunt ant.
An ant aunt?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Meanwhile, middle
Or,
of the
if you will,
canvas.
an ant.
If we didn't have enough Nicktoons references, I believe we're getting Rocco's Modern Life's first episode as just an extremely evil vacuum cleaner makes its way on the middle of the canvas because cleaning day is a very dangerous day.
It very, very much is. It always is a dangerous day. With 3 minutes remaining, it still looks like it could be anyone's game, as now the vacuum is sucking, not necessarily cutting, but definitely sucking right there in the center of the canvas. And our aunt ant is coming together to, it's making us a sweater, Ross. Perfect for the fall season.
That's so nice
So
of it.
kind.
I was, it takes the chill off, Marty.
Oh, the consummate V's are gone, Ross.
Oh no, we lost the consummate V's?
Yeah, the consummate V's are gone as something is yelling help at the top of the canvas.
It doesn't even matter what, because it's getting sucked into that poor vacuum cleaner. Very evil.
Yes,
Meanwhile,
very nice,
it's
very evil.
Yeah, we've got Periwinkle. He's drawing one kind of giant shape around a large part of the canvas. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to come together, but it's definitely something. We see this a lot in Art Fight where one thing tries to, I guess, like unite the whole canvas, I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play in just yet or exactly what it's trying to be, but we're going to see what it is in a minute. It's got an eyeball in the top left. We will see what else it has. I believe, wait, it's a giant taco, Marty.
Oh my God, the third taco is coming in, and it contains this entire canvas, Ross. 1 minute, 34 seconds remaining. Periwinkle has pulled together the entire canvas to deliver the fan-requested third taco, Ross. Incredible.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. It is a taco supreme, Marty, as any taco that big would have to be. R.I.P.
really,
Mexican
only
pizza.
It's still with us until November. Still with us until November.
There's still time. Thank God.
Yes. But just over a minute remaining as the large taco comes together. The only way that we're going to be able to say for sure that it is a supreme taco is if it's got an unnecessary amount of sour cream on it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a sour cream guy on my tacos.
Yeah, I don't much care for it either. 40 seconds to go. This
Have you
has
guys
been
not
a
figured out
heck
what
of
I'm
a
wrong
bout.
yet? Come on, give me something to work with here. Think outside the canvas and you'll see what I'm doing on this thing.
Yeah, think outside the bun. All right.
I see what's happening. Think outside the canvas. And I should have realized this because someone did mention it in the chat. What Stevie Speed has done is he's breaking the fourth wall, and he has incorporated the photo of Periwinkle at the top of the canvas. So he's drawn the body in these last few seconds. I get to break it down for you. That body sucking in to the vacuum, and that's time. Caps on markers. That's an art fight. Excellent thmove, Stevie Speed, and credit where credit is due to call it out. That's another one of those things that's different about this digital version of art fight. But yeah, that is a very, very nice move. But was it enough to get the victory? We've got the poll going right now. We've got 3 minutes to vote. And with that, we're going to take the time to chat with both competitors. I'm going to start with Periwinkle. Periwinkle, it's been a little bit since we've seen you on the art fight canvas, but you showed absolutely no rust on the canvas tonight. Let me know what you thought was your best topic here tonight.
I was a real big fan of Eldritch Presley. You know.
Yes.
I love the old gods. So what can I say? I'm old-fashioned that way. But is anybody else like really hungry right now?
A very, very high amount of tacos has certainly inspired me to want to get some tacos. And, Taco Bell is open very late or very early, if you will.
And meanwhile, Stevie Speed, you didn't want to be here tonight. You don't want to seem to be doing anything today. Stevie Speed, how do you feel like that match went for you?
Ross, it's hard when you have to sort of prod the hosts to get what you're doing. My brilliant auteurism, of Homestar Runner references, which is pretty much the highest form of art you can get. It hurts, when the people who are supposed to be running the show can't seem to understand what good art is and is not. But despite that, I know my fans are coming through for me, and noticing how great all my Homestar Runner groups are. And also I got to do some fun fourth wall stuff.
Yeah, that was good.
Overall, a good show for me, despite the circumstances that be. And I know that now that Super Art Fight Neo is sunsetting a bit, people will see, that Stevie Speed guy, he didn't get the chances he deserved. But when Art Fight comes back to its newest form, he should be the one headlining this show. He should be the one running this thing. He should be the one who's Art Fight champion. And you'll all see that I'm going to be on top.
All right. Thank you very much, Stevie Speed. For those of you in the chat, still a few minutes left. Still a minute left to get in those final votes. It's been neck and neck in the voting.
Very close.
Who comes out.
Very close.
Yeah, we'll see who comes out.
And it
on
speaks
top.
to the quality of the bout, as it was an extremely tight contest here tonight. Both artists coming out of the gate in the final Super Art Fight Neo. Both of them doing everything they can to impress this live crowd watching on Twitch. And again, we can't thank you enough for joining us, but only one will be able to win as the seconds tick on by. We're going to find out who the victor is. Again, I want to thank both Periwinkle and Stevie Speed for being a part of this contest. And looks like we've got ourselves a winner, as I'm being told in my headset here. Producer Steve, if you're ready, let us know who won this one. Stevie Speed gets the victory. Jeez, maybe he will be headlining something in the future. Mr. Speed, how are you feeling about the victory?
You know, I deserve this. I really do deserve this because I'm the best art fighter there is, and I'm glad you realize it now. I'm glad the fans realize it now, and I'm glad that sooner or later everyone's going to realize that I'm the best art fighter / race car driver / accountant that anyone's ever seen. So
wait, you're an accountant?
Get ready, world. Stevie Speed's coming to frickin' do something good because this is really good whiskey and I'm just kind of out of words at this point.
All right. Excellent words for the champion. Anything you would like to plug before we let you go for the evening and you can go back to watching people drive in a circle?
First off, rude. Second off, you can go ahead and check out people driving in a circle. They're at Bristol right now. It's a pretty good race so far. As far as I know, I've been dragged away from it to do some silly art fight thing. So you guys have your fun. I'm going to go back to this.
All right. Well,
and there goes Stevie Speed.
Ross, if you would please chat with Periwinkle and tell him that even though he might have lost, we like him a lot better.
Periwinkle, thanks for
good.
being so attentive. We're so glad to have you here. The match didn't go your way, but you had a lot of great moments. How was it going up against Stevie Speed?
Well, someday the bar eats you, and someday you eat the bar in taco form, as they say.
They do say that. What's your taco order?
I like a nice mutton taco with lots of cheese on top.
Yeah, you'd have
Goat
to put a
cheese.
lot of
Easy
stuff on
mutton.
it.
Mutton and goat cheese. Just goat on goat.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Great.
And before I go, I just want to plug the Old Gods. Check them out. We should return to our roots. You can't even say Cthulhu Flahagan in school anymore.
I didn't realize we were using this as a platform these days, Ross. I'm a little concerned.
I have nothing else to plug.
Did we vet these comments, Ross? This is getting
Sure
strange.
Did not at all.
Should be a
Not
separation
in
of
place.
old church and this state, I think.
No
Thank you, Periwinkle, for
vetting
joining
has
us, though.
happened.
All right, we're going to go ahead and roll on into bout number 2. But before that, as always, we've got some housekeeping going on. If you want to follow us online, we're pretty much everywhere at Super Art Fight. And the home for all things Art Fight is superartfight.com. Our store, superartfight.etsy.com. You can subscribe to us here on Twitch. And if you are subscribing to us on Twitch, now is a great time to take advantage of September. Not only do you get some awesome emotes and all that fun stuff, which you can use in the chat, but because it is September here on Twitch, you actually get percentages off. I believe it starts at 10% off for 1 month and then rolls on the further and longer you go on a Twitch subscription. Now, you might be wondering, why would you want to subscribe to a show that's ending this evening? More on that between bouts 2 and 3. Anyway, Ross, how you feeling, bud? You feeling good about this show so far?
I'm feeling great. That was an amazing first bout. We saw some new things tonight. We've seen in the past that idea of bringing the whole canvas together. I can't say we've seen that kind of artist extension that Stevie Speed pulled. That's a new move for Art Fight, and we're always on the lookout for those. That brings
Innovation is
another.
what it's all about, even if it came from an asshole like Stevie Speed.
Exactly. We don't need that kind of energy here at Super Art Fight, but we do need that kind of innovation. So I'm all about that. For those of you all in the chat, be sure to sub our channel, or however this works. We're trying to get to 350. I don't think that's going to happen tonight, but we're trying to work our way there. And also, if you're not subscribed to us on Patreon, cool stuff is happening on our Patreon page, patreon.com/superartfight. And of course, you can pick up some awesome Art Fight merch, t-shirts, and what have you at our website, superartfight.com/merch, and you will find all the info there. Yeah, Marta, we got any other housekeeping to do?
I just want to say real quick, we did see some familiar names and familiar faces in the chat on Thursday night as we got to present live as a part of PAX Online. For those of you who missed it, my understanding is all of the panels will be uploaded over time onto the PAX YouTube, so you can go back and watch it whenever you're available and whenever it makes the most sense for you. But it was a really, really, really great event. Lots of new eyes on what we do here, and we had a really, really fun show. So for our regulars in chat, those that popped over and watched us on PAX, thank you so much for joining us. But if you're new, because I have seen some new names in the chat, thanks for tagging along. We hope you're enjoying the show, and we hope to see you more in the future. We'll see what that is all about. Nevertheless, Ross, you ready to get going on bout number 2?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, following contest scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. I would like to bring to the digital stage first. She is not from here. And by not from here, I don't mean like not from Baltimore. Not from here, I don't mean like from outside of the country. I mean not from this galaxy. Super Art Fight contains many things, and now we even have space aliens. One of the most unique, interesting, and surreal creators on the Super Art Fight canvas. Get ready for Bunny! Bunny, hello!
Hi! Hello! Can you hear me from space?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. We're very lucky that we're able to get such a clear connection in space, considering the amount of time Zoom calls just eat crap from you when I'm trying to talk to people, even in the same state. It's still nice to have a crisp connection from outer space. Bunny, how are things high up where you are?
They're pretty good. They just introduced 6G out in space.
Oh,
because everyone's scared of 5G.
You know what? I don't blame them.
Just
5G is a very scary thing. You kind of sidestep all the viral issues, and by that I mean the success, not anything else. Are you looking forward to your bout here tonight, buddy?
Yes, because it's always nice to meet somebody else who's pink.
That's true, and you don't mean the singer with the exclamation point in the name. If she was on the show, we probably would have promoted it even heavier. But
there's a famous person named Pink?
There's a famous person named Pink. I'll tell you all about her after the show.
Okay.
Nevertheless, with your opponent, I turn it over to my dear friend, Ross Nova. Ross.
Yes, it is my pleasure to bring onto the canvas part Sailor Scout and part pastry. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else as well, put your hands together for Shoujo a Go-Go.
Hi! Oh, she's bringing the drama. Hi! How you doing, kittens? I tried to be as pink as Bunny, but you know what? It was just really hard to do, but I tried because she's my girl. Oh, hi, Madison. Yes. We do love a good, pink, cute, adorable alien, don't we? Yeah. Sorry about that. My manager was talking to me.
That's your manager, the cat.
Yes, mandatory magical mascot Madison is also my manager.
Got it. Great.
I also
cool.
have a manager.
Who's your manager?
Ripley?
Oh my gosh. Our managers are so cute. What are we going to do?
You know, Ross, if anything, we should just kind of cancel the show and just let people's cats hang out in front of the web.
You know, this just in, I believe our statistics as a channel have just gone up the more cats we show.
Yeah, yeah. Riley, Oliver, where are you, you sons of bitches? Anyway, Ross, you were chatting with Shoujo.
Yes, Shoujo, so happy to have you here tonight. You ready to kick some ass, take some names?
I don't know what those mean, but I'm certainly ready to do some drawing. I'm really excited. You know, just before this, Tuxedo Matt and I went on vacation in the mountains. Oh, hi. And we went to go pick apples. And you know what, Ross? I found out that apples grew on trees. I thought they grew in pies.
No, they wind up in pies, but they start on the tree and then work their way to the pie.
But why does it take so long
circle
for
of
them
life.
to be delicious?
That's a great question. It's a great question. Did you get any apple cider donuts while you were at it?
Yes, as a matter of fact, the entire stock room is full, and I can't help myself. I've been eating them a lot, but you know what? It's also pumpkin spice latte season, so all of my basic fall needs have been fulfilled.
Have you had the pumpkin spice cake donut from Krispy Kreme?
I have not. It is on my to-do list. They also introduced a new Reese's flavor recently. Like they had like a little Reese's battle, like between 3 of them, and they picked my favorite one. So I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to go make a trip.
All right, great. Well, let us know how that goes and report back. With that in mind, I think let's go over to the canvas and get things rolling. Producer Steve, if you will.
All right, are we back?
Yes.
We are back. We're good.
Honey, your 6G signal worked.
Yeah.
Okay. We seem to have audio back on stream, so let's keep it rolling. All right. Bunny in green, Shoujo Go-Go in purple, and our opening topic for this bout is, unlike the last one, where TV shows we wished ran a little longer, these are the ones that should have been taken out before their time. This was television past its prime. We're going to start this like we start all art fights. Bunny, are you ready?
Of course I'm ready.
Shoujo Go-Go, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, art fight. 20 minutes on the clock. Bunny in green, Shoujo Go-Go in purple, and it looks like Shoujo going towards the center bottom for the beginning of this contest, Ross.
I would not picked her as the bottom.
Oh, it's not bottom. It's just not as top.
Yeah, got it. So now in the top left-hand corner, we've got Bunny working on the canvas. We'll see how these details come together, Marty, because to be honest, it's kind of too soon to tell. But meanwhile, Marty, TV shows past their prime. What are your thoughts?
Slash Gallagher in the chat definitely got it and won for me. Simpsons by a mile. That show remains on, but I'd say even being kind, 10 seasons in, we were good, and we made it to 32 and counting so far.
Yeah, I should have said last round, The Critic is probably the show that got canceled too soon for my taste.
I just watched the crossover episode earlier today of The Simpsons and The Critic.
Yeah, it stinks. No, I'm kidding. It's great. It's great.
But yeah, what is your show that you wish got cut down a few years earlier?
Supernatural. Supernatural had a good run of 5 seasons, had a nice, good ending. They'd led up to it. They'd had it. Stop there, guys. Like, I'm not trying to deny anyone a paycheck, but that show is still going and should not be.
And down in the center of the canvas, it appears we're getting an illustration of, I think that's
you
Chris
and I.
It's us. I thought it was Chris Straub and binging with Babish.
I mean, you're not too far away from it, but that's 2 men down there, and up here I've got this half of a Baron von Sexyful, so you could say it's 2.5 men.
Oh, there you go. 2.5 Men. Definitely a show that went way past its prime.
I don't remember it actually
being a kid
good
anymore.
Oh, holy crap! Bunny drawing the Fonz from Happy Days, literally jumping the shark. Goodness gracious! An excellent pick there, as Happy Days definitely went on way too long.
It did. How many seasons did it even go on for? I don't even actually know. I know there were more episodes
to the internet
per season. Yeah, okay, I'll let you figure that one out. But meanwhile, down below there, we do have the literal Fonz jumping the literal shark on the canvas, while meanwhile our 2.5 men appearing on the canvas, and one more butt. This one's a chin coming together from the pen of Shoujo Go-Go. Once again, Bunny. She is pink. She's working in green, while Shoujo Go-Go, more of a magenta color in person, and in this case, working in purple.
Ross, gun to head, how many seasons would you say the Happy Days aired?
Oh my god. I'm going to guess it's less than you think, but it's more episodes than you thought per season. So I'm going to say 5 seasons, but like 200 episodes?
11 seasons and...
What?
11 seasons, 255 episodes, Ross.
Oh my god.
It was a series based on a decade that ran 11 seasons. Decade. It's kind of like how that 70s show at a point had to stop updating the year on the license plate because it went very long.
Yeah, they were like, guys, we gotta stop. We're gonna run out of 70s.
Yes, and another show that has probably run far beyond its necessary amount is Family Guy, a show that I think we all can kind of agree that at some point in the mid-2000s we wanted it to come back, but not like this.
Oh man, when those first couple episodes got canceled, I was one of those people that really got wanted it back, and I regret that, honestly. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. It is on that list of shows that were almost making fun of a thing, but then became the thing themselves.
Yes.
It was making fun of the fat guy who's married to the hot wife and it's a family sitcom, but then it just became the epitome of that thing. Entourage, another example of doing that kind of thing. And,
yes. And down in the lower left, we're also getting South Park. And Bunny, I recognize probably doing Bunny's trademark of adding a hidden Garfield, as Garfield's now being drawn on the buttocks of Baron von Sexyful.
Yes,
I dare
Garfield
say, though,
buttocks.
Garfield and Friends didn't last long enough, but 2-1, we're spinning that wheel of death. 2 brand new topics coming in. Respins available for everybody. Space Cows coming for Bunny. Bunny, of course, for you, that would just be cows.
Yes.
And Shoujo Go-Go, you get to draw Mascot Mayhem.
Ooh.
I really like how Bunny has drawn this Garfield, but it kind of reminds me of those mouse pads with the 2 boobs on them, but it's been turned into Garfield's eyes.
Now, legally, Ross, because we are talking about Mascot Mayhem, I need to post in the chat a link to my favorite Twitter account, which if you're not following, you should. And that Twitter account is Mondo Mascots. Has nothing to do with Mondo, the print company. It's just all about the obscure mascots, mostly residing in Japan.
I think I follow that one.
Yes, highly recommend it, and I just threw that into the chat.
Ooh, Mr. Marty Day, do they have anything on Cheeton?
Cheeton has been featured multiple times on Mondo Mascots. Cheeton is truly an American treasure.
Cheeton's
So we've
one of my favorites.
And
I'm gonna need to know what Cheeton is now.
Cheeton is a Japanese mascot who tends to beat the crap out of things in a white room. Anyway, let's see what we've got here. Oh, Pokemon, I guess, because we've got a Pikachu butt on the back end of Garfield here. Perhaps.
Wow.
Perhaps too long. I'm not sure. And we've got our Space Cow coming in as we've got kind of a xenomorph cow thing. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's got a very, very creepy udder. Very creepy.
That is an extremely creepy udder, Marty. I can't, do we need to feed it? It looks kind of gangly, but maybe that's just how they look. It's kind of hard to say. I don't want to pull those udders. I don't want to go near that thing.
No, I'm pretty sure that more udders will just come out of said udder. And it looks like there's Cheeton being drawn by Shoujo Go-Go on the far left side of the canvas. And speaking of the canvas, we've got a lot of open space in the center and in the lower right part of the canvas. And as we're about halfway through this bout, I think now is also a great time to check in with the chat via our eye in the sky referee, Adam. Adam, how's it going up there in SAF Chapter 1?
Things are just as usual, just flying along, taking in the sights, just enjoying this fantastic, cool, almost autumn air. Actually, it's been nice going from the hot to the cold, and now apparently next week back to the hot. So enjoy it while you can, folks. But I just wanted to extend a thank you to a special person in the chat that I've been noticing over the past couple art fights. Punk Walrus has been posting. I'm sure he's got a bot set up or something super fun. But every so often there'll be some music that's playing, and he will give us the backstory and the track. He, she, they will give us the track information. And you know what? We at Super Art Fight appreciate you for keeping everyone in the know for what's been going on in all the music that's been coming that is brought to you by us here at Super Art Fight.
Yes, very, very much enjoyed, and thank you, Ref Adam, for checking in with us and checking in with that chat. We appreciate you keeping an eye on things, because also, little known fact about SAF Chapter 1, if things were to break bad in the chat at any time, SAF Chapter 1 has a full weapons system, and it's armed. It's ready to go at any moment, so if things break bad, Ref Adam can take you out.
Oh, my finger's on the button at all times, Marty. So just, keep it clean in there, chat. Thank you. And back to you.
Real quick, Adam, we still got you on the satellite feed. How are things looking on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway?
As terrible as ever, Ross. Back to you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I
was really hoping he'd say there was a barbecue, but that's just
there probably is. All right, so meanwhile, back on the canvas, we got Cheeton peeking in over there on the left-hand side. Yeah,
violently looming.
Bunny turning lots of things into bunnies, Marty.
Yes, bunnies akimbo.
Yes, indeed. Also, meanwhile, our mascot Mayhem from the pen of Shoujo A Go-Go appearing all over the canvas. We've got some blue milk getting sucked out of our alien over there on the right-hand side.
And we've got two brand new topics coming in from the Wheel of Death. Bunny gets pew-pew lasers, and Shoujo A Go-Go gets to draw some underwhelming superheroes. Basically, could just draw Ben Affleck as Batman and we'd be good. We'll see how it goes for each one of these. Bunny, would you like a respin?
I would.
Respin on those lasers. Shoujo A Go-Go, are you going to keep underwhelming or not?
It's bad to talk about my coworkers that way, so respin.
All right. Respins used from everybody. Bunny gets Darth Vegas, while Shoujo A Go-Go gets Jurassic Marks. That's, of course, the new theme park that is completely a co-op. Still has dinosaurs made from dino DNA.
Yeah, they actually combined the DNA of the Marx Brothers with the Velociraptors. Groucho refuses to be in any park that has him as a member.
Yeah, the Zeppo Raptors are really a fine
The Zeppo Raptors are the most dangerous raptors. They sneak up on you totally silent and then just honk, honk, and then you're gone.
By the way, the Zeppo Raptors are my favorite minor league basketball team.
Oh, man. The Chikosaurus is really underrated.
And Darth Vegas coming together in the center of the canvas, right underneath the timer, as it looks like Darth Vader's got a little bit of a side hustle as a show gal.
We will be playing the Fredonia opening of Jurassic Marks, though. So see you there. As Darth Vegas makes, I assume, her way onto the canvas. That is what we call a tricky wank, Marty.
Well, speaking of a tricky wank, down at the bottom, Ross, you have been turned into both a dinosaur and one of the Marx Brothers. Congratulations. Jurassic
it was
Groucho.
Inevitable.
Yes.
It was definitely inevitable.
Yes.
Every time I put on the Groucho glasses, people just ask me if I got new glasses.
7 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this bout number 2 of 3. Stick around. Very exciting announcement about the future of Super Art Fight coming after this bout. What could it be? And we've got, of course, a tremendous main event. Champion v champion. No titles on the line, just bragging rights, as the Pixelweight champion Red Erin faces the Super Art Fight champion DIETANIUM in your main event of the evening.
Marty, what do you think Darth Vader burlesque Darth Vegas here is dancing to?
I would assume a very, very sultry version of the Cantina theme.
I was thinking it's that disco remix.
No?
No, I think you should keep doing that for the next 7 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we got another spin coming at the 5-minute mark. So
yeah. I just want to keep going. I think we should cancel the show and just watch you do this. This sounds like fun.
That's going to be the clip from tonight's show, isn't it?
I don't know. Yes, it definitely is. I don't know why I've got Magneto and Darth Vader mixed up in my head, but I really just want to hear that burlesque dancer go, "You should have killed me when you had the chance."
6 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this bout number 2 of 3. Still some open space, mostly surrounding Peter Griffin.
Yeah, everyone's giving that a wide berth, Marty.
Yeah,
for good reason.
You got to give him the wide berth. He's not a tiny man, as we've got a minute until the final spin of the Wheel of Death in this bout. No respins available. They're both tossed away at the 10-minute mark. And we're continuing on here on the canvas. Bunny, is that Elmira from Tiny Toons or just looks like her?
It's me.
Oh, it's you! Oh,
He's so cute.
But it's Bunny as a Muppet.
I never realized how much Bunny as a Muppet would look like Elmira from Tiny Toons until just now.
No skulls. But now Shoujo Agogo going in and adding some donut head dressing.
Shoujo a bun.
Yeah, Shoujo a bun. We're getting both characters right on top of each other here, but also bunny ears. They're going back and forth on this. Meanwhile,
Bunny smartly trying to take over this entire canvas of bunnies. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1 final topics from the Wheel of Death in this second contest. Bunny, you get to draw a lobster cannon, and Shoujo Agogo, we get to learn a little something about you as you get to draw your favorite movie.
Too hard. Okay.
Got to narrow it down to 1 and make it come together in the next 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Good luck, Shoujo, while Bunny gets to fire lobster cannons everywhere. Basically the official armament of the fine people of Massachusetts.
Meanwhile, right before our lobster cannon came up, Bunny did manage to sneak in one more Garfield. This one directly on Peter Griffin's face.
Hey, Lois, remember the time when I was Garfield? Sorry.
I like lasagna.
I had a little bit of Peter Griffin stuck in my throat. Excuse me.
You do that too well. It's too good. It's creepy.
That was a little frightening. I have to admit that was pretty frightening.
I was startled.
And just to pull the curtain back a little bit, I've been threatened by 2 people so far to never do that again.
Yeah, get the soundboard ready.
Yeah, I know. You had your options, Art Fighters. Shitty impressions or a soundboard, and you already said no on the soundboard. So there you go.
Yeah, I think we're just going to get 2 clips from tonight. You're Peter Griffin, and then you sultry dancing. And that's going to be how we promote future shows.
Yep.
Our lobster cannon, we've seen a couple different lobster cannons here at SAF NEO. We've seen it shoot lobsters. This one, just a cannon for the mouth.
Yeah, it is half lobster, half cannon, possibly all victory. We will find out in 3 minutes and change. And what we got for the favorite movie is that Jessica from Who Framed Roger Rabbit up there.
Got it.
There we go.
Got it in 1.
And
there we go.
Got it. Boop, boop, be-doop, boop.
Yes. She's not bad. She's just drawn that way. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. That said, a very solid illustration. I didn't want to speak ill of your artwork, Shoujo.
I didn't think you would.
Yeah, well, Yeah. All right, Ross, we've got these final moments coming down onto the canvas. What is sticking out to you? What's popping from the canvas before our audience gets to pick a victor?
For me, it's got to be the look on this lobster cannon's face that's really staring me in the face. For a while, it was just Peter Griffin saying, "Aw, geez, Lois." It just, you can hear it. Like, it's just, it's just too real. But the Garfield eyes over on Barrymount Sexyful's butt, which I guess you could consider
they stare
a collabo.
right into my soul.
They stare right into your soul, exactly.
Yeah.
And they kind of follow you, if you kind of give it side by side. Like, no, they will stay with you a long, long time.
Great news, Ross. My Peter Griffin impression has been clipped.
Oh, that's good. I'm really happy to hear that.
Much to the chagrin of 3 people in the chat who voted that I should never do it again.
And they are correct, except for next show where you do it again.
Yeah, at this rate, I have a gun put to my head and made to do it an entire show.
Are you sitting on any other impressions I don't know about? There's the Peter Griffin, the Salacious Crumb. What else you got?
I don't know, man. I don't know how many of them are actually very good. But,
Mr. Marty, Mr. Ross, I have an impression I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, who's that? What do we got?
My name's Butters, and I live in a little town that's called South Park, and I'm real nervous about this whole super art fight thing.
That is an incredible Matt Lauer. I've never heard one that good.
Thank you. It got me so many drinks in college. I can't tell you.
I bet.
Yeah, because what everyone wants is a Matt Lauer impersonation. Now it's just pressing a lock button under a desk. That's a Matt Lauer impression
30
now.
seconds remaining in this bout number 2 of 3. We're getting loosey and goosey in the final moments of this contest.
Oh, man.
Hang on. With the final seconds coming in, we have 2 impressions remaining before producer Steve ends the stream. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caps on markers. That's an art fight, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a contest between 2 of Super Art Fight's best. And now you fine folks in the chat are going to be able to vote for a victor. Waiting for that to come up, and then we'll check in with our dear artists, see how they felt the match went while we do. All right, we got the poll up, and I'll start with Bunny, as we've got 3 minutes. Bunny, heck of a contest. We saw your trademark throwdown of Garfield on the canvas. You definitely had some unique interpretations of things, including one of the most horrifying versions of Lobster Cannon I think we've had the honor and pleasure of seeing on the Art Fight canvas. What was your favorite thing to draw on the canvas here tonight?
It was definitely when I got to just draw a cow.
Yes, that is just how a cow looks and what you're accustomed to. I will say your cows are a lot less meaty than the ones we're used to here on Earth.
Well, space cows really aren't meant the same that Earth cows are meant for. We're actually really scared of space cows.
Don't blame you. They actually look very similar to a thing we have in some of our horror movies here.
A lot of space animals look like that.
Oh, really? A lot of them do.
You don't want to see a space cat.
You know what? It's tempting to see a space cat, but you know what? I will ask you about that later on. After the show, anything that was particularly difficult for you on the canvas here tonight?
Probably lobster cannon.
Yeah, your interpretation was unique to say the least.
So, I just took it literally because I don't know what you meant. Otherwise, I was just like, okay, this little cannon. It's got a lobster, and the cannon's mouth is the lobster's head, and it shoots out shrimp tempura. And then Garfield eats the shrimp tempura, and it's just normal, right? That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, no, it's
normal,
perfect.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Bunny, for your time. On the other side of the canvas, let's throw it to Ross with Shoujo Go-Go. Ross.
Yeah, Shoujo Go-Go. Man, well, a lot happened. What stood out to you?
Let's see. There was a lot. There was that one time that I turned Fonzie into Marge Simpson with Cheeton lurking with a knife. Then there was that time that I drew you and Marty, and somehow you became Groucho Marx. That was weird. It's kind of like a dream I had. And then there was that other time where I milked that space cow, and it was blue milk, and Baby Yoda got a piece of that. So all in all, with Jessica Rabbit and a rock lobster, my night's complete.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. There you go.
And
Boom.
then there was Peter
Done.
Griffin.
Right. Aw, geez, Lois, as they say. Great. Now we're down to one. We only have one left now.
You call that an impression, Ross? I think that's a bold thing. But nevertheless, the poll is closed. So let's find out who won bout number 2 of 3 here tonight. Bunny takes the victory here at bout number 2. An excellent, excellent bout for Bunny. Bunny, what have you got to say to the fine folks at home?
Don't come to space. It's horrifying here. Everything wants to eat you. Thank you.
Words to live by. Ross, see how Shoujo's doing, having lost this bout.
Shoujo, I'm sure this bout didn't go the way you wanted, but how are you feeling?
I'm totally fine. It's totally cool. You know, she said that everything will eat you in space, but everything here is trying to eat us, so you're sure we can't come with you?
Well, I feel like human race has found a way to eat everything on the planet, basically, it seems. So you might actually be able to eat what's in space.
You know,
but, that's a gamble.
That's very fair. That's very fair.
Yeah. You guys got people who eat glass, right?
100%. Totally do. Hey, Ross, I think we should get some people's plugs before we let them go.
Yeah, Shoujo Go-Go, what do you have to plug?
Yeah.
Well, usually trying to talk about stuff, but I'm going to be selfish and plug my own Twitch. Twitch.tv/ShoujoAgogo, all one word. I just hit partner or affiliate or something. I got one of those things, and I got emotes now, so that's cool. And I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's art and video games and costumes and all sorts of goodness. So please drop by and say hi.
Heck yeah. And on the other side of the table, Bunny, anything you would like to promote?
Yes, you can follow me online at Twitter and Instagram at Owlyan, OWLYYN.
Why not? Go ahead and give her a follow. I'm sure it's going to pop up in the chat any second now. And yeah, just follow Bunny anywhere and everywhere you can. She's a good follow. Anyway, Bunny, Shoujo, thank you both for joining us. And we're about to get rolling on into our main event of the evening. But before we do that, Ross, we have a very special announcement. Sorry, I just wanted to leave a little bit of dramatic tension there. All right, folks. So, as you have seen in all the promotion for this episode, and as we said at the top of this episode, this evening is the final episode of Super Art Fight NEO. The never-ending off-season is actually ending. What does that mean? What's going to be happening with the greatest live art competition in the known universe? Well, I've got some tremendous news for you. We will be going dark on this channel for a little bit of time. But then, starting Saturday night, October 24th, we will kick off the first season of Super Art Fight proper here on Twitch. It's going to be 6 episodes long starting October 24th, and it will be every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on this channel. Now you might be wondering what's going to be different, what's going to change, why are these things happening? Well, when we started doing this Twitch thing, it was pretty simple. The idea was we wanted to have something that we could do as the show to sort of stay limber and stay loose until we could go back to doing live shows. How funny a thought that was in retrospect. As we've seen, this is probably not going to be a temporary situation. This is going to be a part of Super Art Fight proper moving forward. And in turn, we wanted to give the Twitch programming the same level of respect, effort, and energy that we do with our live shows. So starting October 24th, we will have the first season of Super Art Fight live on Twitch, official name and all that fun stuff to follow. Ross, if you want to add some additional details and information as to what's going to be going down here, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, so a little bit about what you can expect from this first season of this show. You're going to see amazing bouts of art fight action. You're going to see the season championship on the line and records recorded as we follow these artists through the course of these episodes. So you're going to have the chance to root for your favorites and see them have a chance at that title. You're also going to see all the fun joy of putting on shows that you've come to know from Super Art Fight. And we hope you join us for that, all of that and more. Yeah, Marty.
Yeah, and I just want to sort of say that also the other part of this was, because the original idea of us doing Twitch from the jump was, hey, let's just throw things out there and see what works. We also recognize that for putting on an event with the level of care, effort, and energy we wish to do, the sort of a regular way of doing this was not sustainable. We want to give you a show you can look forward to. We want to give you a definitive beginning and end of this season. We want you to be able to psych up your friends, have watch parties, and get hyped for the first episode, the second episode, and all of it. Now, look, in terms of other programming, we're still going to do random streams on here, on Twitch where things come up. We're going to be doing Super Art Fantasy every Thursday night. That's not going away. But in terms of Super Art Fight proper, we wanted to embrace what this digital realm has brought to us and make it just as good, if not better, than the live events we've been able to put on in the past. So that's what this is about. We're going to be able to announce to you a whole lineup of the series. We're going to be able to promote the whole lineup of the series, and we're very, very excited. And also, most importantly, we're not going to burn out, because just to be perfectly honest to you, the wonderful folks at home, it's not always easy to gather a gaggle of artists together and just do it again and again and again. We want to give you a great show. We want to blow you out of the water every single time. And that's what we're going to be doing starting October 24th on this very, very, very channel. So stay tuned to superartfight.com as we start announcing lineups, the official name of the show, all that fun stuff. We've got a lot of cool things planned. We hope you are as excited as we are, but stick around, superartfight.com for all the details, and of course at superartfight on all the socials. So yes, we're going to be going away, but temporarily. And I see a quick question in chat. All the belts will come back into play as time goes on. We're going to figure out ways to work them all in, both for live and digital bouts. So we're going to figure it all out. Stay tuned, superartfight.com, as Super Art Fight officially transitioned into being a streaming event. Hope you're as excited as we are. Anyway, Ross, are you ready to get rolling on into the main event of the evening?
I have never been so ready, Marty. Let's get this thing started!
All right, your main event of the evening is scheduled for one fall, and it is
one fall!
Wow. It is a Clash of Champions. The first artist I'd like to bring to the digital stage, she is your reigning, although this is a non-title match, not defending, Pixelweight Champion. She is the nicest person in Super Art Fight, but tonight we get to see her killer instinct. This is Red Erin!
I
regret to inform you I have no killer instinct, but I will draw hard. I will bring the fire.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Bring the fire. Bring the flame. Bring the animosity.
No. Positive, self-healing fire.
God damn it, Erin. You've been how long have you been a part of the show, bud?
Oh, over 8 years.
Okay. Awesome. What's the third word in the name of the show?
Fight.
Yes.
I see where you're going with this.
Yes, you're going to fight. So, what are you going to do tonight?
Okay. Engage in a form of competition where both people will come out better for it at the end.
Ross, bring out our opponent.
You got it, Marty. All right, it is my pleasure to bring to the canvas. She is the current walking exclamation point of Super Art Fight. She brings with her all of the death metal and all of the speed metal and all of the other types of metal I'm less familiar with. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else out there, put it together for DIETANIUM!
Hello, Erin! I will be dethroning you from the star of Art Fight today by taking your star and carving it into my soul and also my face, because it's bloody and metal that way. I think it's really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna kick your ass. That's all.
Oh, I am shook.
Do you feel how the ground shakes underneath you as I quake and bellow? That is how everybody's hearts should feel as they face DIETANIUM. What say you, my comrade? Do you quake in fear?
I am doki-dokiing all over the place right now.
Well, don't doki-doki panic too much. I need you in ship shape if I'm going to thrash your ass. That's another kind of metal, host Ross.
Thrash-assing?
Yes.
Okay. Marty, is this a what's the age of this show? Can we curse on this show?
I think you can say everything but the F one.
Oh, darn. Okay. Well, all right, shipbirds, let's get this thing started.
All right. Producer Steve, send us to the canvas, as we've got a unique twist for this third and final bout of this match, and also this final bout of Super Art Fight Neo action, as DIETANIUM and Red Erin, DIETANIUM in red, Red Erin in black. We've got a really unique twist on a starting topic for you. DIETANIUM, we want you to draw what you think Red Erin would draw. Red Erin, we want you to draw what you think DIETANIUM would draw. Let's see how this goes, newlywed game style. We're gonna start this
Once
like
they
we
start
start
drawing,
old.
do they then have to change what they think the other person is gonna draw?
No,
Or
it's just for the first five. It's just for
Got it. Cool.
All right. DIETANIUM, are you ready?
I am ready!
Red Erin, are you ready?
I am as ready as I can possibly be.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Art Fight! DIETANIUM in red, drawing what she thinks Red Erin would draw, versus Red Erin in black, drawing what she thinks DIETANIUM would draw. Also, appropriate color switch there, all things considered, that we're getting DIETANIUM in red.
Red Erin drawing in
Red
black, black metal drawing in red.
Yes. So this clash of champions continues on as we're getting DIETANIUM drawing what she thinks Red Erin would draw, and it appears to be a horse. Because if you've been following any of our Super Art Fantasy adventures, one of the key
Thursday
things
nights.
that we've learned about Red Erin is that she is a horse girl.
Oh, she is very much a horse girl. She is 100% the horse girl.
Yes.
Well, meanwhile, we've got what is definitely an anime character.
I believe it's a character from Grand Blue, if I'm not mistaken, because that feels like something DIETANIUM would draw.
I was gonna guess Bleach, but probably Grand Blue. Probably Grand Blue, and that is probably someone who has a reputation for somehow being a himbo for reasons that I don't understand.
You are currently witnessing Belial, who is horny, shall we say?
This is a video game.
You can say that. You can feel free to say that. I'm not going to tell you not to.
No, I am protecting you from the full spectrum of horny. I don't think you understand, host Marty.
Is that like the full power of the space station? Okay, real quick, Marty. We're going to do a quick game. I'm going to read you when I put into Google types of metal, and you tell me if you've heard of them.
Okay.
Just yes, no. Okay, heavy metal.
Yes.
Rock.
Yes.
Death metal.
Yes.
Thrash metal.
Yes.
Black metal.
Yes.
Power metal.
Yes.
New metal.
Yes.
Then you.
Yeah, totally.
Doom metal.
Yeah.
Metalcore.
No, but it doesn't surprise me that's a thing.
Progressive metal.
Yes.
Symphonic metal.
Yep, definitely heard of that.
You are
Folk
going
metal.
for all of the easy ones, host Ross.
So wait, what was that one? After
Folk metal.
Not surprising, but yes, heard of that.
Grindcore.
Definitely heard of that.
Glam metal.
I didn't know that was a thing, but it's not surprising.
Gothic metal.
Okay.
Melodic death metal.
Definitely heard of that.
Death growl.
I thought that was just a type of vocal on death metal.
Yep. Crossover thrash.
Haven't heard of that one. It sounds like we're making friends though.
Yeah, crossover thrash, definitely a Sonic the Hedgehog character.
By the way, according to Dr. Surgeon Guy in the chat, you're a music simp. Congratulations, Ross. Continuing on.
I just didn't know there were this many.
Yeah?
I'm intrigued. Groove metal.
Yep.
Speed metal. Deathcore.
Yep.
Sludge metal.
Okay.
Death doom.
I hope this is
Industrial
fascinating
metal.
for someone.
Technical death metal.
Well, that's when it's technically death metal. But
technically it is death metal.
It's kind of
post metal, Viking metal, new wave British heavy metal.
You on the canvas, you got a satanic gut. Yep.
Alternative.
Yeah. You know, there's traditional metal. This is to the left of it. It's the alternative metal.
They go out there with their notebooks on the stool and just go, "What else?" That joke was just for Marty, apparently. But I'm okay with it.
47 seconds to go. That was
that.
entirely for us, folks. Until the first spin of the wheel. While Ross was just writing down a list of metal genres, we have ourselves a satanic goat, appropriately illustrated from the pen of Red Erin. That's probably one of the most adorable goats I've ever seen rendered on Art Fight canvas.
She's a goat girl.
Yes. And is that just kind of like a porcupine down there? What's going on?
I think it's
Red
a
Erin?
blowfish.
Hooday!
It's a Durian prince.
Oh, it's a Durian Prince. There you go. Her Twitter handle.
7,
The Durian
6,
Prince. That's right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheel of Death now spins. DIETANIUM, you get to draw ice cream weapons and do it quick before they melt. And Red Erin gets Fantasy Soccer. Fantasy Soccer. DIETANIUM, would you like a respin?
I do not.
Red Erin, would you like a respin?
I am okay.
All right.
Okay,
Ice cream
I'm almost
weapons
done
v
with this
Fantasy
list, so I'm
Soccer.
gonna finish it
good
out.
Lord.
Avant-garde metal,
Yep.
neoclassical metal,
Okay.
traditional heavy metal.
So wait. That does not roll up to heavy metal?
Unclear.
Okay.
Gore grind,
Uh-huh.
Drone metal.
Definitely no drone metal. Been to far too many of those shows.
Grunge.
Yep.
Blackened death metal, which you can only get in the South.
Oh, I figured that's with Jerk's seasonings.
You either get it fried death metal or blackened. Those are your two options.
You all are asking for a thrashing at the current moment.
Christian metal.
That is not a thing. That is not allowed to be a thing.
Instrumental, which I feel like needs to be instrumental. Like, come on, it's right there. Funk metal, which I could be all about.
Yeah, that feels like your wheelhouse.
Rap metal, and finally, pirate metal. All right, what else? Back on the canvas, I believe we're getting some Calvin ball over there on the left-hand side. And that would be a fantasy soccer of a kind, if you think about it. The score being currently Oogie to Boogie. And I believe we're getting some pirate metal. Marty, you good?
There's no fucking way that's a thing.
Let's ask the expert. DIETANIUM, pirate metal, thing or not a thing?
I am truly stunned that two hosts as drunk as you two have not Hailstorm.
Oh, Hailstorm. Yeah, that does come up in the search for pirate metal when I put that in.
Pirate metal band.
I've heard of Hailstorm, but not Ailstorm. Okay. I guess I need to look into that. Also, my apologies to our viewers at home. I swore the unspoken swore just a minute ago. Apologies.
Hard not to.
Can I interject that today is Talk Like a Pirate Day?
You can, but I'm certainly not going to allow you to follow through with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah! Hosts! Asking for a
that was the saddest yarn I've ever heard. Okay, so our ice cream weapon there, we've got a ice cream cone ball and chain from the pen of DIETANIUM, while meanwhile our fancy soccer, as we mentioned, coming together as Calvin ball over here on the canvas. And that ball has hit poor that guy. What was his name again? Is
that would be Steve Granblue?
Belial. Thank you.
Oh, producer Steve sending the entire stream a note on screen. If you talk like a pirate, I will also end the stream.
What if talking like a pirate is our impression? Because we had 2 more impressions to go. So if it's an impression of a particular pirate.
Do not test me, Ross, or as it was, Rosso.
I really respect this back channel we have with producer Steve now. It's really working for me.
Yeah. So fantasy soccer was happening with the little game of Calvin ball. Also, I noticed we've got ostensibly a mini golf hole in the center there. Are we getting this turned into our own version of Holy Moly, which, if anything, is my life's goal now, Ross?
Oh my gosh, I want to either be on Holy Moly or have Rob Riggle just help co-host this show. Though I think that would be basically 3 Rob Riggles on the show. Like, we need Joe Testatori in here.
I've been trying, Ross. It's hard. It's hard.
Just keep tweeting him. Just keep tweeting him.
3, 2, and 1. 2 brand new topics coming now from the Wheel of Death. And we've got on the left. Did that actually land? Ross, it looks like it's between topics for me. Oh, there we go.
Oh, we broke the wheel. It happened.
Okay. Moose and Squirrel for DIETANIUM and Brain in a Jar for Red Erin. DIETANIUM, would you like a respin?
I would.
There goes Mouse and Squirrel. Red Erin, would you like a respin?
I am good.
Okay. So we've got Off with Their Heads and Brain in a Jar for DIETANIUM and Red Erin, respectively.
So off with their heads and brain in a jar. You know, that's two like head movings, really, if you think about it.
I'm really nice. Everyone thinks I'm baby. Oh, is that the Fall guy? The Fallman?
Yep,
the fall person?
That's big Yeetus himself.
No, that's the name of the hammer, sir. Big Yeetus is the hammer. Also, it's Red Erin now. A nice Red Erin. You have to get 3,000 crowns to get the unlockable Super Art Fight costume with Red Erin in Fall Guys. So good luck, everyone. I realized, though, we had not had the opportunity in this main event of the evening to check in with Ref Adam. Ref Adam, how you doing, bud?
Marty, Ross, Art Fam, hello. Checking in once again from the skies above here in Baltimore City. I just wanted to take a second to thank all the people that have followed and bidded and subscribed within this transmission that we've had here, as well as some of the people that came over from our pack show as well. So if I could please. Pirate Bob's your uncle, Ridgewall, Nonstop Nerd, Red Devon, Average, Chef K Tang, and more recently, Squiggle Vision. Thank you all very, very much for your follows, as well as, oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce this. So, Pure, I'm going to call you Pure. Pure, thank you so much. Pure uncut LMAO. You are a champion. Thank you so much. The Sonia Road. Thank you very much for the 100-bit cheer. The foul one / Gallagher. Our very own It's the Los and Shoujo a Go-Go with all of your subs. We appreciate you. We love you so much. Thank you for enabling us to do what we do so we can do what we do for you. Thank you very much. That's all for me. Enjoy the rest of the bout. I'm out of here. Back to you guys.
Ref Adam, as always, just nails it. And speaking of nailing it, Brain in a Jar gives us brain as in Pinky Envy in a jar in the center of the canvas. And we are off with their heads, as it looks like we've got the head of one Ross Q. Nover being illustrated on the canvas right now. Sorry, bud.
How can you tell?
Well, the fact that it doesn't have hair and it's wearing glasses. That's my assumption.
Yep,
I don't have a lot of hair, but I have some.
It could be Vsauce. You don't know. Could be. You never know.
You know what? That's a great point. That is an excellent point. And 6 minutes and 27 seconds to go in this your main event of the evening, the final bout of the Neo era, ladies and gentlemen. Will DIETANIUM prove to be the better champion of the two, or the Pixelweight champion continue on as arguably the best at this digital version of Super Art Fight, Ross?
Yes, that's right, Marty. Here on the canvas, we're getting of course, we got the brain in the jar there in the top middle. Do we still get the two? Because how do I not do a brain impression right now? Like, it's right there.
Yeah, no, we've got two left.
We've got two left
that
right?
we're allowed to do. Go ahead.
Yes.
And do one of them. That's your brain impression.
I wasted it. Yeah, I had to do it.
That's the best you could do.
Yeah,
and just kind of a fun thing from the chat. Someone literally signed up for Twitch from watching the show. Decided to sign up and set up an account strictly to watch us. Thank you, Pure Uncut LMAO. We very much appreciate you, as we are about to spin the Wheel of Death for the final time. DIETANIUM used the respin to get off with their heads. Red Erin still has a respin in the chamber, and we've got Surf Cats for DIETANIUM, whereas Red Erin gets Street Sharks. I think there could not be more natural enemies than what we've got right here. Surf Cats v Street Sharks. Unless, Red Erin, do you want that respin?
I have done Street Sharks in a recent bout, so I think I am going to take a respin.
All right, taking the respin. Not very jawsome of you, but I'm okay with it. And we've got Samurai Jacked.
So there you go.
There you go. We're just gonna get the Ghost of Tsushima's butt in a minute.
Yeah,
why not?
That was the one thing I completed. I completed all of the hot springs, and you can see all that gin butt.
All that gin butt. Here on the canvas, just before we spun the wheel, Erin did manage to get in a brain out of a jar, as we've got Krang over there on the left-hand side.
Yes, a very, very strong and powerful Krang over there on the left. Pretty much taking over the pirate medal.
Right, the pirate medal. That's a real thing. That's real.
It's a real thing that's real, Ross. 3 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in your final bout of the night. And then, of course, we'll throw it to you in the chat. Go ahead and vote.
And stay tuned after the bout where DIETANIUM is going to explain to me what Granblue is, because I truly do not know. I've tried to Google it and don't get it. So.
Here's the extent of what I know about it. It is a mobile game, which means it's probably free to play, which means DIETANIUM has probably spent all of her Art Fight winnings on said game.
Sounds about right.
No comment.
That's the most surly DIETANIUM has ever sounded.
That's true. That is actual true. You know, I tried. I was like bored the other day and looking for a mobile game, and I downloaded this Ninja Turtles one that was like advertised in the App Store, and it is just the most like click on things to make flippy do other things sort of garbage I've ever seen in a video game. Like powering up things to power up other things to give you things to click a button to have it be automated to then ask for money.
Yeah, that's what most free games are on mobile. Unfortunately, that's why I try to actually buy games on mobile. But you know.
Yeah, the character designs are awesome. But
no doubt,
truly,
there are some very
3D
excellent
and cool.
There's some excellent artists working on mobile games, but the free-to-play bullshit has to end. Like our bullshit, as let's talk about what's going on the canvas. We got our surf cats coming together, as a surf cat is just surfing in right to the lower right of Krang, saying hang do claw. Very, very nice. And our samurai Jack. Where is our Jack samurai? I'm looking for our Jack samurai.
Erin, I'm gonna turn it over to Erin. Where's our Jack samurai, Erin?
I've literally drawn 3 arrows to the places where I am.
I see it. It's a gigantic Liefeldian torso.
Yeah, we're getting
where
a full on. Yeah, we're getting a full on Adam Driver torso there on the left hand side.
Yeah. Ben Swallow popping up in here.
That's the Buick LeSabre of torsos over there on the left.
Yeah. I thought that was an eyeball. Oh no, it was a nipple. That, by the way, is going to be the name of the Super Art Fight, or sorry, the next Super Art Fight book.
That is, funny enough, a Reddit thread I subscribe to.
1 minute to go in your main event, folks. Champion v champion for all of the glory here. Not for the titles, but for bragging rights. DIETANIUM, the Super Art Fight champion, battling Red Erin, the Pixelweight champion. 40 seconds ago, you the fine folks at home, get to vote in chat. The power is yours, and we will see who wins this main event contest in just under 30 seconds, Ross.
And I cannot wait, Marty. Only because I kind of have to pee. Oh, we're getting more Samurai Jack down there in the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, and it's all torso. It's all torso. Oh, look at that strong chin, grumpy face. That's what I typed in when I was looking for a date
legs.
Online.
Unclear how muscular the legs are. That's what we call zoom shape, Marty.
Does that? You know what? That explains you, Ross. That explains all.
Sure does.
And that's time, ladies and gentlemen. Caps on markers. That's an art fight. DIETANIUM, Red Erin, an incredible bout. But now you, the folks at home, get to pick the victor. Who gets to walk away with all the spoils in your main event of the evening here. All right, I'm going to chat first with the Pixelweight champion, Red Erin. Red Erin, an excellent showing here. If you ask me, I think your highlights were Krang and the Brain. Very, very strong contest for you. What was your favorite thing to draw on the canvas here tonight?
So I'm actually also a sucker for a very anime-esque mobile game. So drawing this character from Grand Blue was really, really awesome.
Yes, Steve Granblue.
But I also am quite proud of the brain.
Now, what topic gave you the most struggle here tonight?
Well, by the time that Samurai Jack came around, it was like very full and hard to fit some like really noticeable stuff in there. So that was probably the biggest challenge for sure.
And you know what? Just for funsies, here's some bonus questions. What TV show do you wish didn't end so soon? And also, what TV show do you wish ended sooner?
Oh, gotcha. Well, you called mine out earlier for ending too soon. I was the one that was saying Pushing Daisies, which I still stand by.
No, it wasn't you. It was Miranda PF in the chat, who we don't know who that is.
Okay. All right. I've really said that.
So you agree with Miranda
times.
PF, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes. And a show that's gone on too long. Well, I mean, I guess I'm on the same boat as everyone else that has said The Simpsons.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And, if I'm honest, I kind of want their problems of having 32 years of cartoon-related work. Anyway,
that long.
Ross, let's throw it to
DIETANIUM.
You and DIETANIUM, yes.
Yeah, DIETANIUM. I see your handiwork all over this canvas. But first, what's your favorite type of metal?
I am a very loyal fan of technical progressive death metal that specifically originates from a small underground hovel of sorts that is in the general Norwegian area, and it is then brought over all throughout the brutality of various parts of the world. It travels through each continent twice over, and then finally is distilled into a fine grumble. That is my favorite kind of metal.
Okay. I didn't know how it had such a boutique lineage to it, but I'm into it.
Sounds very farm to table.
Yeah, very farm to metal, as it will. Okay, so you got in a lot of good hits here. All your art in red. We're seeing a lot of metal writing, of course. That kind of first horse you drew still stands out to me. But what about you? What stands out to you with what you were able to do?
I am a very big fan of Marty Dead. I think this is the most metal that I have ever drawn Marty, and that's really saying something because I've drawn him beheaded on a canvas before. I also am very proud of how Brain has skinned Pinky and is wearing his skin. That is my personal fan fiction of Animaniacs.
Wow,
we'll have to see if that comes
really
true with
up.
the reboot. All right. Well, it looks like the poll is complete. Thank you, DIETANIUM and Red Erin. Let's find out who won this one. Producer Steve. Red Erin takes the victory, closing out the season completely undefeated. Good God, Red Erin. No one could take you down in the digital realm. To what do you owe your success here online?
It's just like the camaraderie between, us and the chat, and I like really drawing digitally is a lot of fun, and all of my opponents are just such good opponents, so, I want to do my best, and I'm just really, really, proud and happy, and thanks, everybody.
I think I caught like half of it. At a point, I think.
Yes, may I request, Producer Steve, that for future Neos, we have a translation up on hand for Erin. I'm unsure of anything that just happened just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what she said at all.
That went a little high-pitched. If there are any dogs in the chat who can explain what exactly Erin just said, that'd be very much appreciated. Erin, any plugs that you have?
Oh, well, yes, on Thursdays, we do Super Art Fantasy, which can be found at twitch.tv/superartfight. I was gonna worry that maybe I couldn't do that plug because there won't be some art fights here for a little bit, but there will be Super Art Fantasy, and I very much enjoy that, so come check it out.
Thank you, Red Erin. Ross, how's DIETANIUM doing?
Great question. DIETANIUM, what do you got to plug?
Well, as always, you can follow me on socials at The Durian Prince, as Red Erin so kindly illustrated for you heathens. However, I have a much more important plug. It is less concrete, and something you must choose and elect to do, and that is...
Seriously, dudes, take an hour of your time this week and do something off the internet to do the right thing. Whether that be you hassle everybody you know to make sure they are registered to vote, whether that be you put pressure on your electeds, whether that be you engage in some mutual aid and direct action, do something good for just take a full solid hour or two this week and just do something good that isn't on the internet. We need it right now.
That's great advice. Thank you. Thank you very much, DIETANIUM/Margaret. Okay. Well, with that in mind, I want to thank all of our artists for being on the show. We are so happy to have had you all here. We are so happy to have had all of you joining us on Twitch for all of these shows, especially as we're wrapping up SAF NEO and getting ready for what's next for all of us. We're so happy that you've been with us on this journey. It has been so fun to be able to share our nights with you and do these great shows. We hope you follow us on Super Art Fantasy. We hope you follow all the other stuff we're going to be bringing to the channel in the meantime, and all of our new content. Follow us in all the places, buy all the things. But we did want to take a moment, especially at the end of the show, and say that we really want to use our small platform to encourage you to do everything you can to get involved. This is a crazy time for us all. Everyone has a thing they're comfortable doing and a thing that they're not comfortable doing. I encourage you to find something that would make you slightly uncomfortable but get a lot done. Whether that's donating to causes you care about, donating to candidates you want to support, donating your time, whether it's by manning the text banks or just encouraging people to vote or register to vote, making sure you, of course, yourself are registered to vote, making sure all of your relatives and friends are registered to vote, unless they are crazy people, in which case do not register them to vote. Focus your efforts elsewhere. And then, I think DIETANIUM really said it best. Get off the internet, go do something nice for somebody else. We all need plenty of that right now. And I can think of no better way to end the show than on that particular note. Marty, is there anything that you'd like to say before we really truly wrap up?
You said everything that I could have wanted to say. It's been a tough year, and as it's gone on, I think we've all taken a bit more punches to the gut than we expected. But I think the thing that's important is we all rally and we all push forward and we try to do bigger, better, and bolder things. And that's it. It's weird to sort of compare the state of the world to our live art show on Twitch, but hey, it's part of why we're doing what we're doing. We want to put something bigger and better and more awesome out there into the world. So Thursday nights will remain Super Art Fantasy Night, but October 24th, we'll be back here with the first episode of the new proper Super Art Fight season. Stay tuned to superartfight.com for all the details. Follow us all online across the board. We're not going anywhere. We're just taking a little bit of time to recharge and prep and deliver something even more kick-ass than what you've come to find here every other week on Saturday nights. That's what I have to say. Ross, despite what I say a lot during this show, I love you, man. You're fucking awesome. And I said the F word again. My bad. I want to say thank you to all the artists who are part of the show tonight. Bunny, Shoujo, Go, Stevie Speed, Periwinkle, DIETANIUM, Red Erin. I want to say thank you to Ref Adam. I want to say thank you to producer Steve. I want to say thank you to all the amazing folks in chat. This has been a cool journey, and I cannot wait to take us, all of us to the next level and the next step. So for everybody here, myself, Ross, all of it, don't be a jerk, register to vote, wear a mask, and we'll see y'all real soon. Stick around. We're going to go invade another channel. So bye.